Programming languages don't just shape how applications run, they influence how secure they are. In this episode, we break down the differences between compiled and interpreted languages and what those differences mean from a cybersecurity perspective. This is Sequenxa Insights. Whether you're choosing a language for internal tooling or evaluating the risks of third-party software, understanding how code is processed, compiled versus interpreted, can help you spot potential security gaps before attackers do. At a high level, compiled languages like C, C++, and Go are translated into machine code before execution. Interpreted languages like Python, JavaScript, and PHP are executed line by line by an interpreter at runtime. Each approach has trade-offs in speed, portability, and security posture. The way code is handled behind the scenes can directly affect how vulnerabilities emerge, how hard they are to exploit, and how easily attackers can reverse engineer your software. Compiled languages offer performance and efficiency, often used for system-level software. Obfuscation by default, since machine code is harder to reverse engineer. But they're more prone to memory safety issues like buffer overflows or pointer misuse, especially in C/C++. Static binaries mean bugs are frozen into deployed apps unless explicitly updated. Interpreted languages are easier to debug and modify, often more portable across systems. But source code is often more exposed, e.g., JavaScript in browsers. Vulnerable to runtime injection attacks if inputs aren't sanitized. Dependent on interpreter security, if the runtime is flawed, so is the execution. Compiled code can be harder to analyze, but a single memory bug can lead to critical compromise. Interpreted code is easier to audit and patch, but easier to tamper with if exposed. Neither approach is safer on its own. Security depends on coding discipline, input validation, runtime hardening, and update hygiene. Sequenxa helps development and security teams identify risks based on language behavior, whether that's memory access anomalies in compiled binaries or dangerous eval calls in interpreted code. With real-time insights into how code executes across environments, teams can catch vulnerabilities tied to the language model itself before they become attack paths. To recap, compiled languages offer performance and low-level control, but demand memory safety discipline. Interpreted languages offer flexibility and speed of change, but expose more surface at runtime. Security depends on how well the code is written, managed, and monitored, not just how it runs. That concludes this episode of Sequenxa Insights. Subscribe for more breakdowns on how development choices shape security and how to build safer code from the start.